Yeah, I am Oshoke Lewis once again, your hands-on data guy. You are welcome. You're a business analyst, you are a data analyst. One advantage you have is to be able to extend your skills into different various domains. Yeah, but today I'm going to be applying my skills in the financial analysis domain, like financial analysis in the sense that we pick up a stock that is trading on the floor of the your stock exchange or the US stock exchange, and we analyze the stock. But we know that we are short of these skills. But one of the major skills of a business analyst or a data analyst is the ability for you to ask the right question so that you get the right outcome. And of course, as a data analyst, you know that you rely a lot on data to be able to bring out insights, and that is what we're going to be doing today. But we're not just going to be alone. Part of the essence of this video is that we're going to be leveraging on AI, artificial intelligence, to be able to help us to get this knowledge that we don't have. And we'll just use one or two, ask the right questions, get the right answers, put them together, perform this analysis, look at what it entails for stock to go up or down, for price of stock to change. Then at the end of the day, our goal is to be able to know if we should be buying this particular stock, selling it, or holding it. That is what an investor wants, and that is what we are going to achieve. Thank you. Just stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned, sis. So before starting this hands-on session, there are going to be a lot of assumption. Um, there are some things that need to be available. One, data that the financial performance of this particular stock we're going to choose needs to be available. Then two, we don't have much information about this stock, hence we need to know. So this is the reason why we need to bring in AI to be able to cover that gap for us. We are going to be analyzing both the external and internal factors. There are a lot of things that determines the performance of the stock in the market. There's market performance, there's investor sentiment, there is economic, there's legal, there's social, there are a lot of factors. Then of course the all these are called fundamental factors. Then there's also the technical aspect of things that shows the day-to-day movement of this stock, and also the historical prices of this stock, how you can use it to determine the future, or to determine your future action, if you should buy, if you should hold, or if you should sell that particular stock. So we are going to be analyzing all this during the session. So just stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We are going to try our best. Yeah. So, the analysis framework we're going to be using to analyze the external factors for this particular stock is called PESTEL. PESTEL. P is for political factors, that are policies that impact that stock that might possibly affect that company. Um, E is the economical factors like interest rates, GDPs, and everything. Then the yeah, pastel. Then there are two E's. Don't mind. There's a T. This new age. This is not the 70s. Yeah, technology plays a lot of role. So we want to see how the company play using technology, how technology affects the company, or the stock that we're analyzing. Then you have E, that's the environment, talking about how environmental impact laws and everything, how we are playing with that, like gas, CO2 emission, and the rest like that. So if you get any of this thing wrong, the company might even just cease to exist. You understand? Then the L, we're talking about the legal. The legal. When we're talking about legal, we're talking about more of the compliance. How do you keep up to standard? The ISOs, different standard across that industry that you're playing. So it's very important. So all these, there are risk factors in all these. So that is why we need to look at them. Then a part of the fundamentals too that we're going to look at as well is the financial performance of this stock over time, over a period of time. We're going to do comparative analysis, probably even going deep in, and we use our LLMs. There are the three we're going to be playing with will be our Gemini 2.0. We also have Deepseek R1. Then we have the ChatGPT 3.5 or 4.0, but mostly 3.5. We're going to be using that to help leapfrog the skill gap in the financial analysis aspect of things. But we still are covered because we are still the business analysts. We are still the data analysts that we are. Thank you. Just hold back. Yeah. You answer data guy. Don't go nowhere. In my session, I'll be prompting these LLMs. What I mean by prompting, um, I mean I'll be asking the right question, very simple questions, and we will use that to come up with our outcomes. Yeah, I hope that's fine. Yes, yes. So let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. So I will start with just this simple prompt. I've already written it out and I will paste it now. I'm on ChatGPT. You know how to get a ChatGPT. If you don't have account ChatGPT, just open it's free. Just type ChatGPT. You don't need to be on the paid one anyway. So I am on it and I've chatgpt.com and I will paste this where I will ask the chatbot where I will ask my question. I will paste. So it goes like this. You are a professional financial analyst. When analyzing the performance of a company, which financial statement should I consider and what are the ratios and interpretation I should take note of? Let's correct any error. Analyzing, analysts, yes, these are capital letter, interpretations. I should analyzing, yeah, so whatever, America, UK, whatever. So this is the prompt. It's this simple. You don't need anything too big. So because I am not a financial analyst by training, but I have worked around people that are financial analysts, and I've worked in an investment bank. I've worked in a stockbroking firm. So I, to a large extent, I understand what they do. So that is where I'm coming from. So I asked this simple prompt. You are a professional financial analyst. When analyzing the performance of a company, which financial statement should I consider and what are the ratios and interpretation I should take note of? So we are trying to know the data to use. We're trying to know the which data. So when analyzing the performance of a company, so this is more of the context, analyzing performance of company, and that's the context and task together. Consider what are the ratios and interpretation I should take note of. So this is the question, the task itself. What should I take note of? You should tell me, because now ChatGPT is now the financial analyst. So I'm going to tap on the reason, and I'm going to tap on interpretation. So it should be plural. I'm going to tap on search. So it should be able to go online. Doesn't matter. Then I click on the go. So let's wait for the output. It depends on how fast ChatGPT is at that point in time because we're on the free version, so just have to bear with them. Yeah. So you can see the result coming out right now. It's thinking. And it's going to come out paragraph for paragraph. When analyzing it, okay, good. Let's see how far. Has it finished thinking? Okay. It's still thinking. So that's how these LLMs work. Okay, for the user. Okay. You can see what competition can cause. Yeah. Deepseek R1 has prompt ChatGPT to start thinking before acting. So you can see all these are knowledge that I, as a business analyst, wouldn't have ordinarily because I don't work as a financial analyst. So we want to copy all this because this is what we're going to use to match against our data. It's telling me that when analyzing a company's performance, you should start by reviewing its three core financial statements. Okay. We need income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. The income statement can also be called profit and loss. So it depends on the reporting, financial reporting standard. Yeah. So it's income statement. I think that's for the FIRS. The purpose, and it tells you the purpose. The income statement shows revenue, cost, profit over a period, quarterly or annually, key insight, profitability trend, cost management, operating efficiency. Balance sheet purpose provides snapshot of the company's financial position at a point in time by listing asset liabilities. So it is balance sheet is a snapshot type of report. Then you have the cash flow statement, detailed cash flow, inflow and outflow from operating, investing, and financial activities. Key insight. So let's just move forward. Okay, I'm going to copy this out. So I have the link where I can download the company statements from. So I'm going to analyze. I'm going to be analyzing a funeral company. The reason why I'm choosing that funeral, we want to take it as an edge case, because most of what is there is something that is relatable to a lot of people. Yeah, so we can easily talk about it. I don't want to make it complex. Yeah, you see, but as long as it's trading in the market, U.S. stock exchange, so we should be able to do that. Um, so this is it. So we're going to go to financial statements, and you can, let's see, for period, what statement we're looking at. This cash flow, this income. So this income for multiple periods. You can see it. This cash flow statement for multiple periods, and this is balance sheet for multiple periods. So we're going to get all that. So we're using annual, not quarterly. Let's take annual because when doing fundamental analysis, it's more geared towards long term. So I click on the download CSV. That is down. Start download income statement. Save to download. What the next one? Cash flow statement. So it's this your data source. Remember to download as CSV, not PDF. Save. Then balance sheet. Then save. So I've gotten the three statements. So yeah. Let's begin. So I'm going to start with a simple prompt. Yeah, and that prompt is we go like this. You can see I'm on ChatGPT. I'm going to use ChatGPT and Deepseek R1 to do this whole thing. And it goes like this. You are a professional financial analyst, and I want you to perform an analysis on a company stock. Kindly help generate the appropriate prompt to effectively perform your the analysis. Yeah. So I did that, and it generated a good comprehensive prompt, more like a framework for me to, you can see it as I'm scrolling. Company overview, financial statement analysis, key financial ratios and metrics, stock performance and market analysis, growth potential and risk, investment recommendation. Very important. This is the part for an investor like me because that is the objective. That's our goal. To know if we're going to analyze the stock and to know if we're going to buy, sell, order stock. Period. So remember, we are working with fundamental analysis. Because if you look at everything here, it's more about fundamental analysis. Yeah. And so it's going to take into consideration our pastel analysis and SWOT. I'm going to amend this section of it for it to be able to analyze both pastel and the SWOT. So let's go on. So after doing that, I'm going to copy this prompt. So you can see how prompt can beget another prompt. So that's sometimes you don't need to cram all the old prompt. You don't need to be a very good prompt engineer for you to be able to do something reasonable with LLMs, ChatGPT, and the rest. So I'm going to copy from here where it says perform a detailed financial analysis. There are two variables I need to provide here. the company name, that's the company name, and the stock name, which is the ticker name. I'm going to provide it here. So we can use any company to do that. Let's see. I'm copying now, and yeah. So this is it. Copy, and I will take it to Deepseek because I am using free version of ChatGPT. So it gets to a point and it now start telling me that, oh, I should upgrade, and I just hit that limit right now, and I will proceed on to Deepseek R1. I love Deepseek R1. So let's go to Deepseek. So here we come. So for every stock I'm going to be analyzing, I will create a new chart so that I can continue to update on that chart so that the previous information and will be updated when I put the new updates prompt again. So you will see that as I'm doing it. So I'm going to paste that prompt here and I'm going to amend it. Paste. So I will amend this prompt and I'll say revenues and earning risk, revenues and earning growth trend, whatever. SWOT analysis. Best, I put pastel here in front of SWOT. Let me, yeah, all right. Pastel and and SWOT analysis. Yeah. So I will, because I'm going to be uploading the financial statement, I might not be able to use the search. You'll see it when I try to do that. So you can see it said uploading files is unavailable for searching. Yeah. So I'm going to turn off the search. So everything is going to be based on the financial um and statements that I'm going to upload right now. So let me do that right away. So I can now attach. So remember, I've already downloaded these files. That's the balance income. Let me use my shift, the balance sheet, and the cash flow. Income statement, balance sheet statement, and the cash flow statement. Those are the three data sets that we need from on that company. And remember how we got those data. Let me open, I'll show you. I will show you. So my files, my statements in conjunction with my prompt, yeah, and then I'll be able to do something reasonable. So with that, look at CSV. So I got it from site.financial modeling grep. Yeah, modeling prep. So let me go back to my Deepseek. So with this, I will just hit enter. And let's wait for the analyst. Remember, we've prompted it and tell him, giving him context, giving him his role, giving him his task, giving him maybe the only thing that we didn't go in is the example. And the good thing about it is that his thinking is going to be showing you how he's deriving or how he's arriving, how he's going to arrive at at his outcome, right? So that's very important. So you can always review it. So the date here is between 2021 to 2023. You will see how we're going to create an update on it using another prompt. It's so interesting. Yeah. So we brought in our data from a good data source. We've also do our prompt. That's asking the right question. In fact, every business analyst needs to know how to do prompt engineering. So you don't need much. Just create a simple prompt for you to be able to generate and get a better prompt that is more structured. So with that, it will give you a prompt that is more like a framework, so that for every stock that you want to look into, you will just change the name of that company. So you can see it is common, it's normal. We made a mistake. We didn't provide the name of the company here. If you look at it, see company name and stock symbol. So with that, I'm going to stop this. I will stop it. Then I will edit. I will edit the prompt. So the name of the company is this Carriage Service Inc. And the ticker, that's the code for trading in the New York Stock Exchange is um, CSV. Yeah. So with that, I can effectively say go, send. So you can see the thinking part of it where he's showing you how he's going to arrive at whatever. So the period in consideration is between 2020 and 2023. Yeah, that's what we have in the in the document. So we're just gonna wait for Reed to come out with the outcome. So our financial analyst, based on the role given using the prompt, is doing his work. Um, let's see. Okay, yeah, so it has done its work. You can see all the considerations. Yeah. And let's go to the recommendation straight. It said verdict old, neutral. Hmm. Okay. But this we cannot work with this information because it's as at 2023. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in another prompt, and that prompt will help bring it to current reality. So I don't have information as at 2025 in terms of financial statements, but we're just going to use this to work since an example we're doing here. But the appropriate thing is that you get the year financial statement of the same year and also, of course, market activity of that same year. So I paste the prompt. I'll paste the new prompt. It says update the stock outcome with current market situation. NYSE, that's New York Stock Exchange, as of February 2025. Yeah. So I'm going to hit enter and let's see. So for each of the section is going to create an update based on the new information discovered. So it's going to search the web. Oh, sorry. Okay, let it end. No, let me end it. So there are two things I need to do. I need to there are two things I need to do. I need to enable search now. Since I'm not uploading new documents, I'll just enable search so that I can go to the web and search current information about that stock. Yeah. Then I think we've uploaded. Yeah, that's it. So I will eat. So I'll go back to the prompt and I will update the prompt and I'll click on send. So it's thinking and it's also searching the web in real time. Like I said, it's going to show you how it's deriving the information it's going to use to make up the final piece. of our analysis. If any information have changed, it's going to update that section. And it's going to state it that's improvement after 2023. So if the last day, the last information you got about that stock when you did your last analysis on that stock is, let's say, last week, and you do, or last quarter, and you do it again today, that's, you just go back there and you just paste this last prompt we did, which is secret and update on a that's this. If you say update the stock outcome with current market situation, what in the market, you put the market there, and as of the date or the month, then it's going to give you the recent updates as long as search is enabled on that prompt. So let us review the outputs and see what's changed. Yeah. So as you can see, this is good. Due to technical issues, the search is temporarily unavailable. So the search needs to be available for you to work perfectly. So he said updated financial analysis of Carriage Service Inc. Whatever, February 2025. Current market context, February 2025. Remember, as of 2023, the last information we had when we just uploaded the financial statement, it was the verdict was old, older stuff because of too much exposure on and liquidity issue, exposure on that's leverage, debt. So let's go straight to the so verdict is buy, speculative though, investment recommendation. So a lot of things have changed for it to have changed to buy. You can see the timing, valuation, CSV trade, discount to peer, whatever. A lot of things have changed. So it's just for us to copy this information and take a time out, read it, and we'll be able to make our decision. But it has given its verdict, and the verdict is buy. Now, remember, let's take it back to the last verdict based on the last information where we ran it then. That was, let's see, you can see it here. It's a verdict old neutral, right? Um, so you can look each areas. Let's see what got updated anyways. Yes. Now let's go to number one. Current market context. February 2025. Macroeconomics environment. Macroeconomy would have changed. Um, the Federal Reserve post rate hike. You can see interest rates hike. Would have affected a lot of things because they are also exposed to leverage. That's to debt, and that was part of their issue as of 2023. Um, Defensive sector like healthcare and debt care outperformed amid lingering market volatility. Moderate economic growth, with inflation cooling to 3.2. Um, so stock performance. So it gives you the current stock performance. Price movement, CSB shares rose from 34.50 from 30 in September 2024. They've been a lot of successful. Okay, let's see. Refinancing 200. There's successful refinancing of $200 million debt at 6.5%, um, versus prior 7 points. So there's reducing interest expense. Wow, that is good. Acquisition of Evergreen Memorial, adding 25 million annual revenue. So there's even upgrade in their process and the methods. So if you look through, you see that a lot of things have changed. Yeah, and this company is actually doing well. And I will upload this document to where anybody can download it. So just to do a quick comparison between last period to now. And the next video I'm going to put up is comparing and doing the same analysis using the same framework for a similar company in the same industry. That's the debt care industry, and let's do a comparison to see which is better at a particular point in time. Which should we hold? What would be the verdict on both of them? Like doing a kind of comparative analysis. That is that. So CSV. Let's go back to CSV to see the graph of this stock. So you can see as let's see, this should be CSV, right? Yeah, this is CSV. Currently trading at $41 per share, and you can see that it's been going up. It's been doing well. So our analysis is right. It's been right, yeah. This is timing. So let's take a 1 year and see what the trend like. You can see that the stock is been volatile, yes, but it's been progressive. You can see how I wish you can do 3 years. So you can see based on the last analysis we did. So that is why it is important to do analysis. I can see different faces from year to year. See another face, see another face, see another face. It's been moving gently. Confluence of activities here. And that is it. So you can see that even as a novice investor, mere taking advantage of technologies like this, you can leapfrog and do a lot of exploit and make a lot of money in the markets. This is just an example. It's not exhaustive. Yeah, there are a lot of things we can do. A lot of things we can do with this. Irrespective of the, as long as the data is available, as long as um, market company from data is available and also market data is available, then we should be able to do exploits. Thank you. It's your hands on data guy again. Have a good night. Bye bye.